Today's video shows the complete process of cutting fresh red meat from a cow that has been prepared today. From the very beginning to the final arrangement, you will see how a skilled butcher uses a sharp butcher knife to carefully cut and separate each portion of the meat. Right at the start, you can clearly see the vibrant red color of the meat. This bright red tone is a strong indication that the meat is fresh and newly processed. Fresh meat like this not only looks appealing, but also has a better texture and taste when cooked. Now the butcher begins his work. Holding a sharp butcher knife, he starts by making the first cuts. Each movement is controlled and precise. Instead of rushing, he carefully follows the natural lines of the meat to ensure that every cut is clean and efficient. As the process continues, you will notice how the butcher separates the larger sections first. This includes major parts like the front section, ribs, back, and legs. These initial cuts are very important because they determine how clean and organized the rest of the process will be. The knife moves smoothly along the bones. This step requires a lot of experience because cutting too deep or too shallow can affect the quality of the meat. However, with practiced hands, the butcher makes it look easy, maintaining accuracy in every cut. Now attention shifts to the front portion. The meat from this section is often used for various traditional dishes. The butcher carefully trims and separates it, making sure that no usable meat is wasted. Each slice is smooth, and the fresh red color remains clearly visible. Moving forward, the rib section is being worked on. This is one of the most desirable parts of the meat. The texture here is softer and more tender. As the butcher cuts along the ribs, you can see how carefully each piece is separated to maintain its natural structure. The knife work here is especially impressive. Every cut is sharp and controlled. A good butcher knife, combined with proper skill, makes a huge difference in achieving clean cuts and preserving the quality of the meat. Next, the process continues toward the back portion. This area contains larger muscle sections, so the cutting technique slightly changes. The butcher applies steady pressure and uses longer strokes to separate these thicker parts. Now the leg and thigh sections are being cut. These parts are slightly firmer, but are widely used in cooking because of their rich flavor. The butcher cuts them into large, even pieces, making them easier to handle and prepare later. As the cutting progresses, you can clearly see how fresh the meat is. The bright red color stands out throughout the entire process. This is a key visual sign of quality, and it shows that the meat has been processed recently. Now the butcher begins organizing the meat. Different parts are placed separately. Lean meat, fat, and bones are sorted into different groups. This step is important because it helps in proper use, storage, and selling. The working area remains clean and organized. Hygiene is maintained throughout the entire process. Clean tools and careful handling ensure that the meat stays safe and suitable for consumption. Next, smaller pieces are prepared. The butcher uses quick and skilled movements to cut the meat into manageable sizes. Despite the speed, every cut remains precise, showing years of experience and practice. This entire process is not just about cutting meat. It reflects skill, patience, and deep knowledge of the craft. A professional butcher understands how to work efficiently while